Hello, Bill Jordan here. I'm at 201-790-3368. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. And the best way for them to know you, to like you, to trust you, is with my candid video interview. It resonates with them on the soul level. That's on the subconscious level, the unconscious, the collective unconscious level, right? And that's where we live. We don't really live in the head, although unfortunately now we do because we have so much external pressure. We have to navigate the planet through our mental faculties, not through our emotional faculties. There might be a lot of wrecks on the highway if that were the case, right? So anyway, I want to talk today about, oh yes, why, you're not going to use me, right? You're going to have to say no time, no money, and not interested. Okay. No time? Well, if that's what you believe, but, what if the answer to all three of these questions comes back to who you are and what you are about and how serious you are about your work. What type of vision you have. Even if you're a top dog, and a lot of top dogs are thinking, well, I don't need you. I never heard of you. That's why you want to talk to me, because things just don't happen out of the blue. You put your pants on like everybody else. And there are times when you look at your work and you say, oh, wow, the same old thing. Don't you want to get a new look at your work or something? I know I would. I got this stuff here, but I'm looking to do something else, man. Keep the flavor cooking. Or is it just like, some painters, some, maybe some singers, they're successful in one particular style and they stay that way, even though they want to get out and they're trapped in that. It pays the bills. So now, if that's the case, I understand why you say you have no time, because you're too busy timing the guy who wants you to do the stuff that you don't want to do. Okay? It only takes about 60 minutes of your precious time out of your precious life. 60 minutes out of your life will be some infinitesimal amount of, infinitesimal. It's not even worth discussing. So you do have time. You're just saying you don't want to. All right, I got that. Then the next one is no money. Okay, you have no money. But what's money? It's a medium of exchange, right? So if you have no physical cash, we can do digital cash. We can do exchange of services. So that's not an excuse, really. Then there's the one that says, I'm not interested. Well, you're not interested because I haven't been able to share with you the value of what it is that I do. That must be the problem, because otherwise you'd be calling me. So what is it in for you to do the candid video interview? Why would you want to do this? Well, basically why I do this is because I figured out that if you have to be able to sell your work. You have to be able to market your work. And so one of the ways they say is you have to go online and all this stuff, get the online gallery. And I just find that kind of like really, I don't like it. But my thing is this: why would you put your work in an area where everybody else is, and hope that someone comes by and sees your work out of the thousands of other people? Of course, you will say, well, it's not quite like that. I told them I was going to be on the site, so that's what they're going to find me over there. That could be true. At the same time, since they found you, they could find somebody else up there too. All right? So now the value of the candid video interview is that says, in addition to having your, what I call a flat experience on their online gallery, you have an audio and verbal experience, which really, makes you stand out on the flatland in a positive way, in a good way. Okay? And I think that's a valuable contribution. So, that's one of the things that the candid video interview does. It helps your marketing, and that's, and in another level too, what it does, it makes you a stronger artist. Because once you realize that through the talking about what you do, you make a shift. You become a better artist because you've been compelled to get ready for this interview, right? And the interview compels you to go through stages of your life. Like, and the reason why I guess people like to buy the work of an artist who's been around for a long time, because they can see his growth and development in some way that's meaningful. I'm not sure, it's just like, if you, that's the way it's done. So the value that you have in your hand is that it's self-creating value. You can create your own value. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for someone, to value you. And another thing that part of this is that, think about this. You're on the online gallery, you're waiting, and you've been conditioned, you've been told to wait. Why do you do that? Why don't you become more proactive? And a way of becoming more proactive is with the candid video interview. Because now, when you say, okay, here's an example. Why would you not target, somebody you want to sell to, a particular group of people, insurance brokers, lawyers, whatever you want to do. You target that group and you reach out to them and you market to them, okay? And part of your marketing is sending over a clip, a segment of your candid video interview. Why be, just waiting around? I know you're too busy in your studio making stuff, right? You could be. On the other hand, while you're doing that all the time, other people with their staff or by themselves are doing what I'm suggesting you do, and thereby, corralling the people that you want. So that's some of the things that the value of the interview. And for those people who are somewhat concerned about being in front of public, that's what you get. You do the candid video interview, you accomplish your goal. I'm just you and I talking, and the other people that you have no idea how they respond, how they react. And that's part of the concern you have. You don't want them to think of you in a negative way. It's just by some stretch of your imagination that you're that important. See, you gotta be like Madonna. You gotta go naked. In the sense that you have to say, even if you look like a fool, it doesn't matter. Do another one, you get better. Because the first painting you did, I tell you, I was taking a class at the Student Art League in Manhattan, and I was taking figurative drawing. And, the first time I went there, they had this elderly lady, and she was all saggy and blah, blah, didn't look too good. The next time I went in, they had this young girl, man, she was looking good. I couldn't concentrate on my work, you know what I mean? And so, during the break time, she came over to my easel. She came to see what I was doing, I was just starting out, I felt bad, but I felt hot. I felt bad about the fact that I wasn't, doing the right thing. But in time, if I had stayed, I would have gotten better. And can you relate to that stage in your development? Same thing with this. There's no difference. Why now are you such a, a hard guy? Right? Be more childlike. Give me a call on 201-790-3368. My name is Bill, like Clinton, Jordan, like Michael. Peace out.